good morning. Thanks for staying with us here on Colorado & Company. I'm Denise Plant, and our next guest has all the information you need to know about Mortgage Solution. Now, if you've been searching for a way to lower those dollar signs each month, now is the time to make a huge change. Ideal Home Loans is a business that offers lower rates with a quick turnaround time to get you a new rate in place right away. In fact, you can have a lower rate on your mortgage once you apply in just 3 weeks without any payment due until May. And here with Ideal Home Loans and your Mortgage Solution is Brent Ivinson. Hi, Brent.
Hi, how are you?
Doing excellent. So we always start by you giving us a quick rundown of where the rates are and where we stand right now.
Well, where we're at this morning, rates are headed back in the right direction. You know, as we got into the first of the year, we saw rates jump back up above 5%. It bounced around that level for the last couple of months. This morning, we saw rates track back down to 4.75% on a 30-year fixed-rate loan. So headed in the right direction, back in the high fours, a definite opportunity for a lot of people.
4.75, you said?
4.75%.
That's fantastic. Besides that, why is now a good time to buy or refinance?
Well, when you look around with what rates are doing right now, while we're not at the 50-year historic low level we were at the end of last year, we're still very low considering what most people are accustomed to paying over their lifetimes. And anytime you can take advantage of rates below 5%, it really is an opportunity for a number of people to save money. Over 40% of homeowners out there are still paying 6% or more, and they could benefit dramatically from refinancing.
Gosh, I could save hundreds of dollars a month. You have a seminar coming up, and it's on March 23rd. Tell me what we're going to learn when we go.
Well, it's a home buyer seminar. We're going to walk you through the entire process from start to finish. You know, a lot of people, whether you're buying a home for a second time or the first time, it can be a really daunting process. A lot of people don't understand how it works, what the timeline of events are. We're going to walk you through that whole process from start to finish, from getting pre-approved and pre-qualified to going out looking at a home, the offer process, inspection, objection deadlines, the entire thing from start to finish. We're going to give you all those details so that you know what the process is, so that when you start looking for a home, you're making an informed and educated decision.
Boy, you have great customer service. You pretty much go through everything with your customers. What can you offer people who are looking into buying a home right now?
Well, aside from the home buyer seminar, right now is a fantastic time to buy, and there's a couple of reasons why. When you look at 30-year fixed rates, long-term mortgage rates being at 4 3/4, your money costs are very cheap considering where they've been historically. The other factor is there's a lot of inventory out there. So as you're out buying a house and looking around, you're going to get a great deal. And home values still are off 30 and 40%. We've had a number of people who are out looking and buying, and they're telling us that they're able to buy $100,000 more in house because of interest rates and pricing right now than what they were looking at 2 or 3 years ago. That's a significant amount of money.
That's a steal.
It is. It's a great deal.
You also have exciting news for FHA.
We do. We have a product available right now. FHA's credit score requirements have been 640 for the last 6 to 7 months. We have the availability to go all the way down to a 600 credit score. So if you're somebody who has looked at an FHA loan in the past, or you've been turned down in the past because of credit score, whether you're buying or refinancing, chances are we can get you qualified for a loan right now, and it doesn't cost you anything. You can call us, we can take a look at it and see if we can get you into a home loan, either refinance or get you into a new home if you're looking to buy.
I'm talking to Brent Ivinson from Ideal Home Loans, and you can give him a call. The number's at the bottom of your screen, but you can also go to your website, which is a very useful tool.
Absolutely. We have a lot of technology behind us, and so I know people are very busy. It's very hectic for a lot of people schedule-wise. You can apply online and handle everything through our website from start to finish. You can go there, make application. You can communicate with your loan officer. It's all via our secure internet site. You can get us your documents back through that website, and it really is the piece of technology behind us that allows us to close loans in 2 to 3 weeks is because of this piece of technology.
Again, it starts with that free phone call, 303-867-7000. What happens if somebody owes more on their home than it's worth?
We have products available for that as well. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have really stepped up to help borrowers out with this product. And if you're somebody who owes more than your home is worth, we can come in, refinance your existing first mortgage, lower your monthly payment, and let you ride out the storm until property values come back. I know a lot of viewers out there have a second mortgage in play, and that's fine. We can leave that second mortgage intact, refinance your first, get the payment lowered on that, which is typically the largest chunk of debt that people have, and it puts you in a better spot until ultimately property values come back around.
Let's talk about credit again. Now, I know you mentioned you could help people with a credit score as low as 600.
That's right.
Okay, so if you don't have the perfect credit, let's talk about that, how you're going to help.
Well, FHA really is the product for people with less than perfect credit. They offer more liberal underwriting guidelines. They'll go to higher debt-to-income ratios, and they will go to lower credit scores. They come back and now are going to a 600 credit score, which really fits a large bucket of people. There's a lot of people out there that tried to take advantage of rates last year and couldn't because their credit score wasn't 640. FHA is now bridging that gap. The product is back to help those people out, and they can save hundreds of dollars each and every month.
And we should point out you are a mortgage banker, not a mortgage broker. How does that help our viewers?
Well, where it helps the viewers is we're able to close loans in 2 to 3 weeks because we're in control of everything right here at our office in the tech center. Underwriting, processing, funding, closing, everything's done under our roof. And where we have a real advantage over a mortgage broker, when you deal with a mortgage broker, you're dealing with a middleman who's negotiating with the bank on your behalf. And as we all know, anytime you layer somebody else into the process, you're talking about more time and more expense. When you deal directly with the source, like Ideal Home Loans, you're looking at lower fees, lower interest rates, and that ultimately translates into lower monthly payments for the homeowner.
Brent, my friend, I want you to take out your magic crystal ball and tell me, what do you actually think is going to happen in lending in the next 6 months?
Well, I think you're going to continue to see products tighten, unfortunately. It is going to continue to get tougher to qualify for a loan. As we continue to see the effects of what's going on with the foreclosure market, those types of things, that's ultimately going to happen. You're dealing with the restructuring of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and those things are not going to be very friendly for the consumer. That's ultimately going to end up costing the consumer more to borrow, which means higher interest rates are likely, and it's going to be requiring more down payment and tougher to qualify. So really, to give yourself the best opportunity to qualify, you want to make that phone call now. Doesn't cost you anything. We can walk you through the process, and that gives you the best possible opportunity, one, to take advantage of where rates are at, and two, to take advantage of the product offering that's there right now.
Again, it's a free phone call. Doesn't cost you a penny. 303-867-7000 to find out if you qualify. Not everyone does qualify.
Right. Not everybody does. And if you don't, we can tell you what you need to do to put yourself in a position so that we can help you down the line and give you some strategies to get you back to where you need to be.
Free advice from a professional. That's great. Thanks, Brent.
Thank you.
Okay, it doesn't cost a penny to call, like I said, or to go online about lowering your mortgage. Their website is Ideal Home Loans, idealhomeloans.com. So check it out. The phone number is 303-867-7000 to set up your free mortgage consultation today. Ideal Home Loans can have you saving money in just 3 weeks without your first payment due until May. Remember, Ideal Home Loans offers lower rates with quicker turnaround time to put cash back in your wallet. Here's the number if you're interested in attending their home buyer seminar on Wednesday, March 23rd. It's 303-783-3983. And the web address, idealhomeloans.com. And Ideal Home Loans paid for the segment.